Why is packing or leaving the house so dramatic? No matter how much I try to prepare in advance, I'm somehow always scrambling. Do you feel me? I mean, I know there are layers of trauma from having grown up in an unpredictable environment with a mother with borderline personality disorder. For sure, I know that's present with me every time I leave the house. Years ago, a therapist said to me, every time you're running late, you get to play all the roles. So I'm myself anxious that I screwed up and panicking just to get it together. I'm all my family members shaming me for being disorganized. I'm also the part that checks out as the departure time nears. No matter how much I'm watching the time, that saboteur part steps in to hijack me. So, as a good therapist, I ask, what is all of this giving me? Because surely it must be serving me, or I would have let it go long ago. Somehow, again and again, I can beat myself up and stay stuck in shame and stuck in the old patterns and addicted to the stress hormones. And who could blame me? That's what aliveness feels like to me. Panic, anxiety, compensating for a sense of unworthiness. I stay stuck because it's familiar and it keeps me in the old negative beliefs. I stay in the self that my mother subconsciously wanted me to stay in, feeling inadequate, feeling like an imposition or a burden, incompetent to change or get free of that. I'm so good at staying in these old patterns. And it's a way of keeping my subconscious contracts with her. The agreement never to threaten her, never to abandon her, never to thrive. I'm actually way freer of this, but I'm exaggerating it in myself so I can study it for you and my clients. I had a new insight about why departures are so dramatic for me. I had forgotten this moment, but it hit me a few days ago. It was something that happened in high school. I was leaving for a big trip for a month, and my mother had agreed to take me to the airport. In an absolute panic, I was not ready at the time I was supposed to be. It was a big trip. I still had last minute things to do. And she flat out refused to take me to the airport, period. Another mother might have said, "Oh, honey, you're stressed. How can I help you?" Nope, not my mom. I wonder if on some level she was feeling abandonment about me leaving for a month. Anyway, I was a complete wreck. I was about to meet the other teens going on this program. I was in tears. I remember calling my father at work and getting him to convince my mother to drive me after all, which she finally did. But it was an awful departure. I felt like shit about myself, and this is how we parted for a month. This memory came back to me a few days ago. It's no wonder departures are so dramatic for me. Moments like that can leave their scars. It's one of the reasons I developed reparative therapy, to heal my heart and help as many people as I can with a history of invalidation. I have enough baggage, and that memory of panicked packing mixed with shame, I'm ready to set that one down. Save and bookmark this video. You can even create a folder of things like this that help you.